Life is chess, not shit, there's no stress. Move like a king while these pawns keep guessing. Took some L's, now I'm back, no regrets. Slide like a rook, I don't fold under pressure. Crown stay firm, I don't move for the hype. Big father head, never roll the dice. Queen on my side and the boy look right. One wrong move, checkmate your life.
Hey, what's going on, people? Listen, real quick, I told y'all I was gonna do this. I said, listen, I'm gonna give y'all, I got some videos I'm gonna put out for you guys, just telling you about checkmate and how to visualize and view yourself on the board, called the game of life. So who you are according to what the chess pieces are, who this person is, who that person is. We've seen the movies and stuff where, like the Antoine Fisher movies and the other things where people just use chess, like the ancient Asians used to do. Use chess for war. Life is a war. You're in a fight constantly. You came out the womb fighting for breath. So what we are doing today, this is going to be the beginning here, and the first episode in 6 or 7 little video series. Life is chess. So let's just digest that while I give you guys a second to let me jump in. Let me set my pieces up here. Alright, listen. Alright, hold on. Queen gotta be where it gotta be. Alright, so life is more than a journey. It's a strategy. Just like chess, every person you meet, every move you make has a purpose. Each piece on the board represents someone in your life or a part of you. Understand that. The question isn't just, what's your next move? It's, do you even know which piece you are on the board? That's a good question. See, this is Life is Chess, a series about purpose, power, and the people who shape our path. In this video, we're going to talk about the most important piece on the board. And without any further ado, let's just get to it, folks. Okay, come close. Come close. I'm gonna tell you some secrets now. I'm gonna tell you a secret. You ready? Shh, don't tell me. All right, listen. I'm gonna tell you a little something about the king in chess. Okay? Just tell you a little something about the king in chess. This is crazy. The king don't really move far. One square at a time. One square and one square, like Snuffleupagus, he goes slow, right? Not flashy, not fast, but everything on the board is centered around that piece. See, the king is the center of the universe. In life, listen, the king's value isn't like how much he moves. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. King's value isn't how much he moves. It's in what happens. It's in, okay, his value isn't in how much he moves, right? It's not about what happens if he falls, right? Because if the king falls, the game is over. We know that. When the king falls, the game is over. I don't care what your queen was doing her thing, getting in. I don't care what your knight and castle was making happen. I don't care how many pawns you sacrificed. When the king falls, the game is over. As in life. You are the king. Wait, which camera are we on? Okay. You are the king. Okay? As simple as that. You're the king on your board. Your mind, your decisions, your values, your legacy, your peace. If you fall, everything around you starts to break down. So ask yourself, what are you protecting? Again, I'm asking, what are you protecting? If it ain't, let's go back over the list, people. Listen, it's going to be easy. If it ain't your peace, if it ain't your integrity, if it ain't your family, if it ain't your purpose, you're protecting the wrong things. See, peace, purpose, family, and integrity are like cornerstones. You know, four make a square. They're cornerstones. That's what you should build with, always. So you gotta always protect your peace. You gotta always protect your purpose, okay? Or hard to say, sir. I hate to have to say it, but a lot of kings out there playing like the knight or the castle. Out of position, man. Stop playing. You so busy trying to play like the knight and save everybody, jumping over drama. You know what I'm saying? Twisted around in chaos. Or the queen, right? Or the queen. Trying to do everything for everybody, moving in all directions. Chum, 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 chum. You know which way you're going. Head on a swivel. Right? So, if you're doing that, chances are that you done forgot that you're the king. And the king doesn't move out of desperation. He just doesn't. He moves out of wisdom. Anybody up here remember what wisdom is? Got something to do with skill, don't it? Knowledge of skill. Anyway, he moves in wisdom. The king protects what matters, and he lets the right pieces help him do the right things at the right times. This is what the king does. The king, he ain't on the front line. He ain't on the front line. He ain't a thug to give shots and take shots. He ain't a pawn that you push out there for a sacrifice. The king is on the back row. He got all the people beside him and in front of him to help him to move in ways he wants moves to be made in order to secure things. So, what happens when you don't protect the king? When you don't protect your king, your integrity, your people, and all that, your people start using your pieces for their own plans. Well, I won't have to do much then. How could that be a problem? The person moving the people is actually the king. See, I just came out of a contract where I was trying to help a company do some things, and they are in the middle of a power struggle. The person who used to be the CEO is now the CFO, and the new CEO, who apparently bailed them out of everything, is in a power struggle, and one of them don't know it. Let me let y'all marinate with that for a minute. Can't say much, signed an NDA. Marinate with that for a second, though. When you don't protect your king, and his integrity, right, and his identity, right, other people will use your pieces. It's simple. You trying to get something done, they be moving your pieces all around you. You trying to figure out how you losing. Go ahead, blame the guy you asked to help. So when you don't protect your king or your identity, people use your pieces and your plans. Because they done heard from your pieces what your plan is. It's crazy, but it's simple. Because at the end of all this, let me just give y'all this little nuance. You listening to me, it sounds quirky. Get you a pen and a pad. You be writing some things down. In the bottom, in the description, I'm going to leave y'all a little something, though. It's a download that can help y'all, a little workbook that can help you in discovering how to be in your position, what your position is, and who, just how you should be moving as the king and how you should be setting up. And each one of these episodes in this series is going to have a little workbook. There's a little mini workbook, something you can download, printable or whatever. You can fill in online, whatever, for free to help you figure out who's who. You can print it out and put it up here on your board. You're going to need it later. At the end, I'm going to show y'all how to bring it all together. At the end of this series, the last thing I'm going to show y'all is the takeaway. And believe you me, you're going to want to take it away. So anyway, other people use your pieces and your plans. Your bishop, your beliefs get compromised. They using your bishop. Your bishop is your beliefs. They compromising your beliefs, and you are lighting them because you don't realize you're the king. You trying to play the queen, the bishop, the knight position. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Your rook, your stability gets sacrificed immediately when you don't protect your king. This is what happens. This is one of the things. First thing I told y'all to happen is people use your plans and your people, right? Second thing I told y'all to happen, people use your beliefs. Third thing I'm going to tell y'all to happen is your stability gets sacrificed. They will kick your legs right from out from under you because you are over here trying to be queen when you're really the king of the situation. You're over here trying to be the knight and save everything. You listen. What you need to do is recognize who you are and then protect your identity at all costs. Stay the king. If you don't stay the king, listen, you ain't even playing this thing. You playing checkers in the chessboard. So listen, your people get sacrificed, your plans get sacrificed, you just get compromised in your beliefs, you get your stability kicked out from under you, and then your pawns, even your boundaries, they get pushed till you ain't got nothing left. Wait a minute, is he talking about chess or is he talking about life? Both. I'm talking about both. They're actually one and the same. If you pay attention and you put it together, you can be a master player. Life will get better, believe me. All because you didn't ask yourself one question: what am I protecting? Is going to be the reason why you lose it all. You didn't ask yourself, what am I protecting? Or you asked yourself, what am I protecting? And you had no answer. I'm trying to give y'all the answer. Some of us protect our image. Some of us protect our pride, our social media reputation. We forget about our sanity. Because your sanity is wrapped up in your identity. That's why a lot of people go crazy. Sometimes it's just temporary. They lose themselves. Why? Because they forgot who they were. Your sanity is directly tied to your identity. Please believe me. Think about it for a second. It'll hit you. The light gonna flick on. In the name of Jesus. Okay. So the board starts to fall apart when the king forgets who he is, or who she is in this case, right? Like, the king is the king. You can be a woman king. Don't forget who you are, woman king. Don't forget who you are, Mr. King. Listen. Today, right? I ain't here to really teach y'all the game, right? I'm here to teach you a mindset. Because first of all, you got to learn the pieces. You got to learn to recognize the pieces, and then you got to learn how they move, what they do. Okay, we got to learn these things, right? So it's not that I just want your mindset to change. I want you to see how the chessboard is just like your life. And I want you to begin to see yourself on that board as the king. Because when we get this all together and you start to play, when you make that first move, it's gonna be a whopper. But we got to get through this first step, one step at a time, right? Every journey starts with the first step. So, you got to start playing like a king, right? This means, okay, hold on. I want to pause. I want to pause because people going to get mad at me. So I want to pause. I want to pause for a second for y'all to catch up. Changing your mindset into that of a king, continuing in that mindset, right? Which means you stop reacting to everything. Stop moving without intention. You recognize your worth. And you surround yourself with pieces that are there to protect, not attack. So many times we surround ourselves with pieces that's there to attack. It's like we taking in Trojan horses, calling them our knight. Taking in haunted houses, calling them our castle. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculousness. Stop. Don't do that. Listen. Look at your circle. Who are your pieces protecting your look at your circle and ask you, are your pieces protecting your peace or pulling you into a check? What is a check? When the ops, right, another player in the game of life, is able to put you in a position where you have to now defend yourself from an onslaught or attack. And either way, you're probably going to lose something. That's a check. If that ain't happening in your check, don't even check them. Seriously. So when you look at your circle, right? Every piece that ain't protecting gotta go. Every piece that is not protecting your king, your sanity, your peace, your identity, your everything you got going on, gotta go. Hasta la vista. See you, baby. So, life is gonna test you. But if you protect your king, your purpose, your clarity, your faith, you can survive anything on the board. Right? So I'm going to wrap this up for y'all because I told y'all this was going to be a quick video and we coming up on to 15 minutes. Right? And if anything, if somebody tells you it's going to be a quick video and they go over 15 minutes, they lying to you. Anyway, I don't want to be a liar. Don't make me a liar, y'all. Okay, so before I leave you, I want you to say it out loud right now. I am king. Say, I am king. I am king. And I protect what matters. I am king and I protect what matters. I am king and I protect what matters. I am king and I protect what matters. Let's go. And this is not just a quote. That's the strategy. Because life is chess. And in your first move, right? You know your first move is to know your role. It ain't push them pawns forward. Your first move is to know your role. The king moves slow, but he wins. Why he's just standing there? Okay, something else to sink in. So I ask you one last time before I go. What are you protecting?
This driving straight to the hole, I don't need no assist. If all I got is one shot, you know I ain't gonna miss. I never take a hater serious, I'm petty with this. Never been the type to fall, don't straddle the fence. And yeah, I might lose it all, I get it right back quick. I'm like a walking casino, cause I'ma take that risk. I ain't scared of nothing but the old version of me. I'm fired up, boy, I love the cold version of me.